Hello and welcome to the podcast. And let's start off by saying that Bitcoin retraced, and in, in, instead of panicking, we should all buy the dip. Unfortunately for me, I bought the dip a couple days ago, so I'm not expecting to get paid until possibly on Monday. Um, I get paid every 2 weeks, so yeah, probably on Monday I should be getting my wages deposited into my bank account. Well, it's complicated because I get my wages deposited into my bank account that the company opened for me, and then I get those transferred into my personal bank account. So it's gonna take me a little while. Hopefully the dip lasts just long enough for me to buy some more Bitcoin, although I pretty much doubt it. So, if you have the cash on hand, then go ahead and buy the damn dip. We all know it's gonna go back up. We all know that it's just a little retracement. It's a little correction, and it should be expected, right? Like we all expected it. How long is it gonna go for? I don't know, but $10,000 Bitcoin or close to $11,000 Bitcoin right now. Um, it's it's a nice dip from like 13, 14,000. So, eh, I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna go for. We don't know that. Although I suspect that I'm looking at the 1 hour chart right now, and um, it looks like it's taking a little pop back up. But then again, it's on a red 7, I believe. It's on a red 7. Um, so I can expect that to go a little bit under, a little bit more to the low end of the 10,000 to probably 10,000, and then just go back up. But who the hell knows? It's Bitcoin, and Bitcoin does whatever the hell it wants to do. Um, anyway, I just added 3 more T-shirts to justlearnbitcoin.com. I added one a few days ago, and I added 2 more today. So check those out. Remember that the 20% off lasts until June 30th, so it's gonna be a couple more days, and then that 20% discount should go bye bye. Um, we'll see. I do have uh, plans to uh, make a little discount code for you guys, but I don't know when. So I just had to throw that out there. Anyway, moving on. BitMex sees $500 million in Bitcoin. Um, liquidated. Somebody decided to short. Um, somebody decided to short it, and they got liquidated. So I don't know how recent this is because it just got posted today to um, Bitcoinists, and it says the rundown, right? Bitcoin futures hit record highs 4 days running. Small investors remain bullish. Yeah, we all remain bullish, really. Bitcoin trading activity is breaking all-time records in terms of volume and open interest in Bitcoin futures. The latest trading activity has caused Bitcoin's value to reach an 18th month high, forcing a huge amount of BitMex. I keep saying Bitfinex. Um, Forcing a huge amount of BitMex short sellers to abruptly liquidate their positions. Um, So it says CME saw a record volume as which was 1.6 billion in a record open interest for Bitcoin contracts of $373 million on June 26th. That was yesterday. The value of Bitcoin rose to almost 14,000, causing short traders to liquidate over $500 million in a single day. So that was yesterday. Because remember yesterday night, it kind of looked like it was gonna take a dump, and it obviously like it did. I came home and it was like $11,000. Not that I really care, because I know it's gonna go back up, and we all know that. Um, I just care because um, it was late at night and I can't buy the damn dip yet, but I want to. Um, anyway, I got a little thing on the side where I can make Bitcoin pretty quickly. Today actually, um, I had a little bit of satoshis um, sitting on a well known faucet, and I didn't have too much. I had like maybe like $1 or so. So I decided to make a bet. Not that I recommend you guys to make a bet, to bet with your Bitcoin. So I made a bet with my Bitcoin because I'm pretty damn good at football, and I mean the real football. Um, and there just happens to be a game today, and I said, well, I'm gonna bet. Um, Obviously, I'm not gonna bet against the underdog because I'm not stupid, and although that could make me a lot more money, right? Like a lot more Bitcoin. I'm not that dumb. I'm not gonna bet against the underdog, or I'm not gonna bet for the underdog. Rather, I'm gonna bet for the favorite, and in this case, it's Brazil. I'm not gonna bet for Paraguay. Hell no. Um, so I went and I made a little bet with for Brazil, and I should be making a little bit more Bitcoin later on tonight. So and anyway, we all know that Bitcoin's gonna go back up, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's another article here that says that Bitcoin dominance um, could be as high as 80% by 2020, and that'll be freaking amazing if that turns out to be true. It says Bitcoin dominance could reach 80% by 2020, says Binance. Um, Historic highs for Bitcoin dominance. Institutional clients expect 40 to 80% Bitcoin dominance for 2019. Um, by the end of the year, it could be at 80%. So that'll be amazing, really. There's a lot of crappy altcoins there that just confuse the hell out of people. Just like I mentioned, there's like Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin. I think somebody decided to make like Bitcoin Holocaust. Like, well, I don't know what the hell that means. Um, Somebody decided to make Bitcoin Pizza. Somebody decided to make Bitcoin Lambo. I mean, there's a whole slew of like poopy coins with the name Bitcoin in it, and if you're a new investor, like if you're new to Bitcoin and you're gonna buy your first Bitcoin and you go to like somebody tells you go to Coin Market Cap, although I don't really know why anybody would recommend somebody to go to Coin Market Cap. Um, and then they see like Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Pizza, Bitcoin uh, Clean Blockchain, Bitcoin Vote, you know. Aside from the rest of the poop coins that are listed on, um, on Coin Market Cap, you're gonna be confused as hell. So I'll be pretty happy if the alts never recover. Like if they die, I'm a happy man. Um, cause seriously, like they all like to bash Bitcoin, but deep down inside, they know that Bitcoin is the king and it always will be the king, and they just want to be a Bitcoin. Really. Um, it is how it is what it is, right? Like they want to be Bitcoin. Um, so there's this thing called Bitcoin Confidential. It's proof of stake. It's got like several billion um, altcoin in circulating supply. Well, actually, max supply cap. It's like eh, pretty damn high. It's like 500 billion or something. It's in the billions of like um, max supply cap. Why would anybody want to buy that crap? It's sitting at around. Well, the last time I checked, so I got that crap for free. It was sitting around maybe like 10 satoshis. Given that um, Bitcoin is like at $10,000 in the high 10,000s, almost 11. Um, I should expect that to be like around a satoshi each. So it's not even worth my time to dump that. Like no. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's just that. It is what it is. Um, yeah, what's up, Clint? Uh, Betted my 3,000 sats from Faucet on Brazil too. Hope you're right. I might lose it all. Um, yeah, well, um, I know Brazil, and I know they're good. And if I make some more Bitcoin like that, some more Satoshi, it's not a lot. Um, there's another couple of games, happening. Um, and I'm pretty damn good at that. So, um, I see. The thing is that when the 2014 World Cup was going on, um, I decided to bet some Bitcoin on Mexico when they were playing the Netherlands, and that sneaky bastard, Arjen Robin, decided to become a theater actor, and he jumped like a figure skater, pretty much, and said, "Oh, it's a foul," and um, as a result, he got a penalty kick, and we ended up losing the damn game, and I ended up losing my Bitcoin. But this was 2014. It wasn't that much Bitcoin anyway. Although today, um, if you look at the price today, then yeah. Um, it it's about $2,000 or something. So yeah, I messed up there, but I was about to make about half a Bitcoin. So um, yeah, bastard. Anyway, uh, India's largest exchange shuts down uh, over concerns of like proposed ban. How many freaking times have we heard that? India is going to ban cryptocurrency. India is going to ban Bitcoin. They ended up banning large notes in fiat. So um, they ended up Coinex is the name or was the name of the exchange. It's now defunct. The crypto exchange, which was once the largest in India by volume, is shutting down due to regulatory pressure. Officials have confirmed. Coinex blames uncertainty and doubt over the proposed cryptocurrency ban. So yeah, I mean it is what it is. Right? It's not the only one that has shut down because of that, and it probably won't be the last one. Um, my friend in Venezuela had a crypto exchange. I don't know if it was the largest, but it was. He was really proud of it because he was regulated, and that regulation, um, he thought that somehow gave him credibility, and um, and anyway, uh, the Venezuelan government, kind of made him shut down, but it was good. Uh, you know, I mean, I know the guy is from Venezuela, and I know the guy, is probably. I'm not gonna say that he's struggling because I'm pretty sure he made a lot of Bitcoin during the time that he had the exchange. It was like less than a year, but you know, I think the greed was getting to him. Um, he suddenly like went from Bitcoin maximalist to um, where he thought that Bcash was the real Bitcoin, and that he ended up thinking that um, um, Blockstream was controlling Bitcoin. And I mean, none of those statements are true. He called me one time from Venezuela, and he told me, "Hey Dan, they've been lying to us, and Bcash is the real Bitcoin." I was like, "What the hell are you talking about, man?" So, well, the last time I saw him, he wasn't bad talking Bitcoin or bad mouthing Bitcoin. He was just pro Bitcoin, and he started getting all those alts and um. l- I mean, I don't see anything wrong with Litecoin except that with Lightning, Litecoin's silver to Bitcoin's gold thing is kind of like went away. The same thing with kind of like SegWit, right? They're just good test beds for Bitcoin, but that's pretty much it. Um, but yeah, anyway, his exchange ended up shutting down, and he went back to normal. You know, I don't know if he still thinks that Bcash is the real Bitcoin and that Roger Ver is a pretty cool guy, but yeah, I mean, he ended up believing that crap, really. And it's a good thing he shut down because I'm pretty sure he would have carried Bitcoin poop version from fake Doshi. Which, by the way, Clint says that he thinks today is also the last day where Craig Wright's supposed to prove in court that he's Satoshi. Well, he didn't prove anything in court because he can't. That's the thing. He can't. He just made up excuses, and the magistrate got pretty damn. Um, he got pretty damn pissed off at Fake Doshi, and he said, "I'm tired of your crap, and if you don't prove it to me, you're gonna be held in contempt." And he, since it's a magistrate, it's not really a full federal judge. He has to relay the case to a judge with powers that can be able to um, either fine them or send them to jail or both. And I'm thinking both. Or he could settle out of court with Clyman's estate, and um, um, I heard his main programmer guy from On-Chain will have a statement on him at the court. Well, I don't know if that will help the damn case because he didn't obey the court's order, right? Like he didn't obey the court's order, and the judge said, "Show me the proof. Show me the addresses, and maybe I will believe you." Right? So the judge was siding with Clyman's estate, and um, if they do settle out of court, like this lawyer guy said, I think it's a way for um, Dave Clyman's estate to leverage, like his brother Ira, um, to leverage himself and say either you pay me what I'm asking for, which is probably a much smaller sum than the billions of dollars he was um, asking for in court, to Craig, either you pay me or I'll expose you. And I mean, if they do that, that'll help uh, Peter McCormack, who's getting sued by Craig Wright for libel. Like it's just pretty stupid. Like the guy's just suing people left and right. Oh, you said that I'm not Satoshi. I'm gonna sue you. It's like, b- how the hell is that libel? The guy doesn't clearly doesn't understand what the hell libel means. Because libel is when you defame somebody without proof, and um, Peter McCormack didn't defend. Um, didn't defame anyone. He just said you're not Satoshi because you didn't prove it. So that's proof enough that he's not Satoshi. Um, yeah, like the guy doesn't know what the hell libel means. If I come uh online on YouTube do a stream and somebody says, "Hey, you're not Dan," well, I'm gonna sue you because you say that I'm not Dan. That's not libel. It's like you're defaming me. No, dude, you just made a statement. You're not defaming anybody. Um, so yeah, it's just pretty stupid. Like I don't. I don't know what the hell this guy's thinking. Um, but like I said, like it's $100,000 fine, and what is $100,000 really? If the guy has Bitcoin, right? Well, not Bitcoin, but his poop coin. I'm pretty sure he has Bitcoin as well. Um, like shitcoin Jesus, Roger Ver, right? Like I'm pretty sure he has Bitcoin, and because he's mentioned that he has Bitcoin, and when he was asked why he had Bitcoin when he didn't like Bitcoin, his response was pretty stupid as well. Oh, I just want to diversify. No, you can't diversify like that, dumbass. Like you can't. Like if you want to diversify, okay, right? You buy Bitcoin, and then you buy, gold and silver and stocks, whatever stocks might be. It's like when you go to the stock market, and if you're like a stock market trader, right? You're gonna buy a tech stock, right? Like um, Dell, and then you're gonna buy like um, industrial stocks, and then you're gonna buy like um, Google stock. I mean, they're tech stocks, right? But they're not the same thing. Like one's a computer manufacturer, and then the other one's like a software giant. Um, that's diversification. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna diversify, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin, and I'm not gonna buy the poop coins, right? Like, no, it's the same sector, right? Like, if you buy gold and you buy, gold mining stocks, that's a different thing. If you buy Dell and then you buy Intel, um, I don't know. I don't think Dell manufactures CPUs. But if you buy Intel and then you buy AMD, and you're saying that you're diversifying, you're not. They make the same product, sort of. So Clinton says, I also think that's not what the judge wants. A proper judge would not accept anything other than proof by the holdings. Well, that exactly. He wants to get the addresses, right? To see how much Bitcoin he has. Of course, he couldn't provide the proof because the trustees that he named as part of the trust are either dead or they cannot be reached. And he named himself a trustee because he named a company as a trustee, and then he went ahead and bought the company. So pretty much he's the trustee. Um, it's just pretty shady, and he's screwed. Really, he's just screwed. So Bitcoin's almost $11,000 again. It's I'm looking at the Bitstamp chart right now, and it's $10,949 on the dot, and then it just dropped like $5, like $4 or whatever. Um, it's still pretty damn high, right? It's still pretty high from a few months ago. Um, and what did I say before? Like if Bitcoin goes up pretty fast, it's gonna come down pretty fast. So the fact that it didn't come down for like almost 2 3 weeks, that's pretty much amazing, right? um, it's not like last time in December. Like it went to 20,000 and it just started going down and down and down, and it didn't stop there. It just kept going. But now it's just, I think it's consolidating, and it might take a little pop to 11,000, hang around there, and then just go back up. Um, I still think that we might hit $20,000 by July. What is $18,000 anyway? Right, like $19,000. It's not much. Um, it's not much at all. But anyway, um, I'm gonna end the stream here. Check out justlearnbitcoin.com, schedule a consultation. The links is below. Um, what else? There's a 10% off discount code until the end of June for any Learn to Trade package. Discount code is listed in the description. You have to go through justlearnbitcoin.com and you'll be able to take advantage of that. Um, what else? I think the Serenium airdrop still going on. I'm not really sure. Get a Trezor. The link's down there. Get a Bottle.li a Lightning wallet. You get 1,000 satoshis just for signing up. Tippin.me if you want to send some tips to the channel. My BECH32 address is there as well. Um, the merchandise for Just Learn Bitcoin, justlearnbitcoin.com/store. That HTML. It's Wait, is that no? It's justlearnbitcoin.com/store. You just go to justlearnbitcoin.com and click on the store link, and it'll take you there. You can get 20% off your entire order. It helps the channel, it helps the website, and it helps the cause. Um, so yeah, Intel, it says cleaned. Intel and AMD got very different nowadays. The most interesting is Intel says stays proprietary and add innovations, and AMD seems to go open source. Um, yeah, I mean, it, even if they did get different, right? Um, it's pretty much the same sector as chip manufacturing. It's not like you can diversify from like um for your portfolio. Like if you don't buy, I mean you could, right? But you don't buy two stocks and say you're diversifying. It's not like you buy um Bitcoin and then you buy Bcash and you say, "Oh, I'm diversifying." No, you just buy Bitcoin. You're playing the same sector, but yeah. Anyway, on it here, check out those links. I just, like I mentioned, at the beginning of the show, I just added a two new T-shirts today and a third one that I added a few days ago. Um, check those out. I'm probably gonna be changing the name of the channel to something a little bit easier for people to find because I tried, searching for my channel. I typing Bitcoin Daily News and um, it's damn near impossible to find it. So maybe like something a little bit different will be like the best thing to do. A little bit simple but different. Um, I'm still thinking of a name. I'm going to start doing Just Learn Bitcoin podcasts. So I'm working on the page right now, and they should be available on iTunes and Spotify. So like if you're on the go, you can listen to those. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. I am out.